Welcome to Bahamian Mathematics. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more videos like this one. In today's video, we will learn how to find the missing angle in a quadrilateral. You will discover a formula, A plus B plus C plus D. The four angles in a quadrilateral all add up to 360 degrees. Let's take a look. First, let's remember the definition of a quadrilateral. We said a quadrilateral is a polygon with four sides, four angles, and four vertices. And you will remember that no matter how we drew them, they looked different, they had different lengths, sometimes they had right angles, but they were all quadrilaterals because they had four sides, four angles, and four vertices. But let's discover what is so special about the four angles in a quadrilateral. A, B, C, and D, the four angles. What happens when we add them all together? Let's take a look. Let's add 83 plus 81 plus 78 plus 118 to see what number we come up with. This is a four-sided shape, and we're going to find the sum now of all of the angles. So 83 plus 81 is 164. We'll add the 78, that gives us 242, and we'll add the last angle, 118, that comes up to 360 degrees. So all four angles in this quadrilateral add up to 360 degrees. Let's take a look at another one. This is a right trapezium, and we're going to add these four angles up as well and see what answer we get. So this is 90 degrees. We know that because it's a little square. Plus 69 degrees, plus 111. Again, the last angle is a little square. That's a right angle. That's 90 degrees. So let's add them up. 90 plus 69 is 159, plus 111 gives us 270, plus 90. Again, this gives us 360 degrees. That makes two quadrilaterals now that when we added up all four angles, we got a total of 360 degrees. But just to be sure, let's check a third one. This looks like a rectangle. All four angles have squares in the corners, which means each one of those is 90 degrees. So we're going to add 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 and see what we get. 90 plus 90 is 180. Plus 90 is 270. And again, plus the last 90, we come up with 360 degrees. So the three quadrilaterals we checked, every time we added the four angles, we got 360 degrees. And so now we have discovered a rule. And that rule is all angles in a quadrilateral add up to 360 degrees. And so we can write a formula that says A plus B plus C plus D equals 360 degrees. We can write and form an equation to find missing angles in a quadrilaterals through subtraction. And let's see how that works. And so here's a quadrilateral. We have three known angles and one unknown angle called angle A. So what we do is we know that A plus B plus C plus D equals 360. And we use that to form an equation to find the missing angle A. So let's start with the missing angle A, and let's write that first. A degrees, which we don't know, plus 130 degrees, plus 68 degrees, plus 55 degrees. We know from our equation that all of that is supposed to add up to 360 degrees. And so step 2, let's find the sum of the angles already present in the quadrilateral. Let's find the sum of 130 plus 68 plus 55. So let's get the calculator out. 130 plus 68 plus 55 gives us 253. So we write that and we make that equal to 360 degrees. So basically we've used up 253 degrees out of 360 degrees, and to find the missing angle we have to subtract. So A is equal now to 360 take away 253. That leaves us with 107 degrees. So angle A is 107 degrees. Now just to be sure, we can check the addition of the four angles and it should give us a total of 360 degrees. This is good just to be sure that your figures are correct. So let's get the calculator out again. And let's add up 107 plus 130 plus 68 plus 55 and see if that gives us 360. 107 plus 130 plus 68 plus 55. The calculator says 360 degrees, so we are correct. Let's try another one. Here is a right trapezium, and we know that a plus b plus c plus d is equal to 360, so we use that to form our equation. Let's again start with the unknown c. C plus, this square tells us it's 90 degrees, 90 plus, another square tells us 90 degrees, plus last angle 41 degrees. We know all of that is supposed to equal 360 degrees. So we add up 90 plus 90 plus 41 on the calculator, and it gives us a total of 221 equals 360 degrees. Now how much is left? Well, we're going to subtract the 221 from the 360, and that is going to give us 139 degrees. So angle C is 139 degrees. Again, to be sure, we will check the addition of all four angles. Using the calculator, we know a plus b plus c plus d is equal to 360. Let's be sure. 139 plus 90 plus 90 plus 41. In the calculator, when we add it up, we get 360 degrees. Correct. One more just to be sure. This shape looks very familiar. There are three right angles in the shape, and there's an unknown angle D. Any guesses as to what D is probably going to be? Let's check just to be sure. We know a plus b plus c plus d is 360, and we start with D, the unknown. So D plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360. Let's add up the three 90s. We also could multiply 90 by 3, and it will give us the same thing. 90 plus 90 plus 90 on the calculator gives us 270. 90 times 3 is also 270. Equals 360. Now how much is left? How many degrees are left? We take 270 from 360 and we get 90 degrees. So D is 90 degrees, which is also a right angle. Let's check the addition of all four angles. 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90. We know that we can add that 4 times, or we can multiply 90 by 4, and we get 360 degrees. What shape is this? Yes, it's a square. A square has 4 right angles. And now it's quiz time. See if you can find out the size of the missing angle. Time's up. Did you figure it out yet? The answer is 80. It's a right trapezium. J plus 90 plus 90 plus 100 gives us 360. And if you quickly added up those three numbers, you get 280. And when you take that from 360, you get 80 degrees. Question 2. Find the missing angle K. Time's up. The answer is 140. K plus 70 plus 60 plus the right angle equals 360. And if you added those three up quickly, you got 220. When you subtract that from 360, the answer is 140 degrees. And last one, number 3, find the missing angle M. If you notice, M looks a lot bigger than the other angles. Time's up. The answer is 210 degrees. You can see that M is a reflex angle, which means it's going to be bigger than 180 degrees. So let's check. M plus 30 plus 30 plus 90 gives us 360. We know 30 and 30 is 60. 60 and 90 is 150. All of that equals 360. When you take away 150 from 360, you get 210 degrees. And now you've solved the mystery of finding the missing angle in a quadrilateral. Well done.